Right, the recording is on. Can I have the cameras on by those who can? Right, so we have Padmasri on first, and thank you. And Madhuri. It's lovely to see you all because it's the first time that I'm going to see your faces. So what about the others? Netma, can you switch your camera on? And Surek, I would like to see your face as well.
So
Yes, you like
there is a power cut.
yes, yeah. Right, no worries. But I prefer at least 4-5 faces to be on. But from our class, we don't have others, right? From the law team, where are the others? Can we have the video cameras of some others also on? We have some names, right? We have Tilina Dinuri, Ganesha, Lochana. I'm just reading out some of the names, right? පුළුවන් අය camera on කරන්න බලන්න. Otherwise, we will have only 2-3 faces, which will be, boring even to look at the screen sometimes. But anyway, we'll start. Let the others do whatever they want, but I prefer if they can switch their cameras on. Anyway, right. For the first time, I'm going to be seated the entire 1 hour, right? Basically, I don't do that, but this is going to be just a discussion, a friendly discussion among and between ourselves. So I'm not supposed to be standing up and writing on the board. And I'm not going to take much time, just to give you some introduction about this session within about 2-3 minutes, and then we are going to start, and it's going to be your turn then, right? I promised my law team that we would do something like this after studying our grammar to a certain level and extent, that we would start something like this, a separate time allocated for our speaking ability improvement. So having done our class for about, I think, nearly 1 year, almost 1 year now, it's time for us now. So the time has come, today, the first day. And I gave the opportunity for the other students of the other classes as well to join in and see what's going on. And then the law team has to give your best input into this and get whatever possible out of this, and then lead the team so that the others, newcomers, can follow you. So I hope that I would be able to give you this hour every week. I try my best to give you that 1 hour. So hopefully we will be able to meet next week as well at the same time on Tuesday. Just to give you an idea about what's going to happen, we are not going to have a particular topic for any day. We will start with some discussion, and then we'll go here and there, and we'll allow any of you to talk about anything. What we need is everyone of this class to speak at least a couple of sentences, and then the next day you can improve that a couple of sentences to maybe 5-6 sentences, and the next day that to be some 10 sentences. So it's going to be your chance, right? Make the maximum out of it. Some are new, they will be familiar with the others, and when they become friendly, and then when they get to know the others, they will also not feel shy to speak a couple of sentences in time to come. Maybe not today, sometimes, right? Right, okay. As a starter, I would like to hear something from whom I can see two faces, one Madhuni on my right side, and on the left side we have Padmasri. Madhuni, can you first give us some introduction about yourself so that others can also listen to you, and after that I will come to Padmasri. Just give a brief introduction about yourself, your family, and how you studied English and so on.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm Madhuni from Southern Province. So I'm 22 now, and it's been like it's been like 1.5 years since I've joined this English class, and he's one of the best teachers I've ever met. And you want me to tell how I improve English or things about myself?
Just tell us something about yourself first, and then after listening to others also, we can come to you, talk about the other things in the second and the third and the fourth rounds, right?
Okay. So I've done my LOS in 2019, and since then I've just been home. I My result was not good enough to get selected to university, so by now I've applied to a private university, TINEC at Malambe, to follow an English degree. English has always been my passion since the school, but the problem was I did my LOS in maths stream, so I wasn't good enough in maths. Um, now when I think about that, I think I should have done my LOS in art stream, following some languages, but seems like it's too late now. So I just hope to follow my passion in the coming years after going to CNEC. So I think I've taken the right decision now. So there's a saying like better late than never. So I think it's not too bad. And my school was Sri Dharmasar College, Ambalangada. It was a mixed school, and I believe it's the best school in the world. And I'm rather like an outgoing person. I make friends very easily, and I'm rather a talkative girl, I guess. And I love nature. I'm a nature lover, and I love music, listening to music, and yeah, I think that's all about me. If you want to know anything about me, you can ask, and I will answer. Thank you for listening.
Okay, Madhuri. Thanks a lot for your information. I think then others also will get to know you, right? Little by little, everyone will get to know each other and one another, right? Okay, thanks. And from you over to you, Padmasri. Tell us something about yourself in brief.
Okay, sir. Good evening, everybody. I am from Bandaravilla. Now I am 46. I did my A level. I did my O level in 1991, and there were 8 subjects those days. I got through my level with 6 credits, but unfortunately, I got S pass, simple pass for English. That was in 1991. But after I did my A level in 1994, and I got through with flying colors with my A levels, and after that I joined some diploma courses. Especially, I would like to say I have followed community medicine diploma in Ragam Medical Faculty. So actually, I would like to say when I was there, a professor asked me, "You are very poor to English, so could you follow this course?" So actually, I was ashamed to say that, but somehow I completed it. But until I joined this class, I have been studying since 1994 for improve my English knowledge. So actually, I have a very, I don't say I can't speak, but I have a little fear and I have little hesitation to talk. When I am going to talk, actually words are not coming to my mouth. So that confidence built up by user. Actually, last 6 months of my life was very special for me, because last 6 months I improved very rapidly, I think. Before that, actually, when I'm going to speak with someone, I couldn't manage. But now I'm okay. I have that self-confidence. I can manage up to some extent. So that I think now also I'm very happy to join this class, because of speak in public is a challenge, I think. So I believe we must accept that. So that's why I'm like to this session also. So through this session, we could be able to polish our, we could be able to improve our knowledge and as well as our personality. So, and I am married. I have 3 kids. My wife also a principal. So I am working as a state medical practitioner, but when someone asked earlier, I didn't say my profession because I'm ashamed to say, because I can't speak in English. I have a lot of difficulties. I had to face a lot of difficulties in some occasions. So that's why I hid my identity. But now I frankly say I can manage up to some extent because of you. So that's why I am here also. So, and I have been working since 2002 in plantation sector. So anything else you want to know, I can answer.
Okay, Padmasree, thank you very much, and it's very nice and wonderful. And I can
And
very
also I have to say, sir, I joined 2002 in plantation sector. And after that, in 2010, again I have applied for O-level English,
okay.
because I am ashamed to tell my results to my children also. So I got A pass, but I can't say, because early we got credit B and C, but now I got A. So if I say English A, others are C or D, then it will complicated, because now we are getting A pass and B pass like that. Early we got distinction as B and C. So somehow I got through O-level English with A pass. So, and I wish to do A-level also in English, because I never did A-level in English, because I followed science subjects, but I wish to do in future in English also.
Thanks, Padmasree. Thanks a lot. And I'm pretty happy to say that you use some beautiful English. You manage the language very nicely now, right? You don't have to worry about your future now. I mean, you don't have to be ashamed now. You can talk to anybody, right? So keep improving. We'll get back to you again. Thanks a lot. Right. And can we hear something from you, Anjali? You are hidden behind your camera, right? We are happy that they are joining today, right? Because you must be after work and must be tired as well. Anjali?
Yes, sir.
Yes, go ahead and tell us something about yourself and also tell us why your camera is not on, right?
Today I'm so tired. So I have a tiredness, sleepy face. So I'm not comfortable for it. Um, and hi everyone. Um, First of all, I should thank sir for giving this studying opportunity. I'm Anjani Keshala from Gampaha. I'm 22 years old. My school is Ratnawali Balika Vidyalaya, Gampaha. Now I work in Nation Trust Bank. Uh, I did my A-level in 2019. Mm, Talking about my family, there are 3 members. They are my father, my brother, and myself. Um, these days, I'm following IBSL banking diploma, and I hope to do law entrance exam too. I have a big dream nowadays. It is to be a lawyer. So I try to do my best for being lawyer. Uh, that's it, sir. Thank you.
Okay, Anjani, thanks a lot. So we got to know some certain things about your background, and good to know that you attended one of the best schools in the island, and you have a wonderful dream to be a lawyer, right? And already working at a bank. So some very good information to be happy about as well. Right, okay, so let's hope that we will be able to get back to everybody once more at least within the 1 year. Who else to talk next? Madhusha, is that Madhushika? Madhusha, 171135. I have a number. Is it Madhushika? Yeah, okay. Sureka, can you tell us something about you now? Sureka, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can
Right, Sureka. Yes, go ahead.
Hi, everyone. First of all, thank you, dear sir, to get me this opportunity. I am Sureka from Meerigama in Gampaha district. Now I am a teacher from A-level class to A-level class, and I hope to be a lawyer in future. I have a degree, geography special. My school is Meerigama DS Senanayaka National School. So I try to speak in English. I have a family, but now I am in my father. I stay with my father. My sister she stays in husband home. So I try my best later. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Sureka, very good. So compared to where you were by the time you joined this class, we have improved a lot, right? Hasn't she, Padmasri? Can't you see any improvement?
Yeah, definitely, sir. Now she can deliver what she wants.
Exactly. So I see a big improvement in you, Sureka, right? So you can be happy about yourself, and we are also happy about you, right? So that's the way. There is some way for everybody. So we have to identify that way and then pick and go in that direction. That's it. So we need to have our confidence first, and then we can do anything. There's nothing impossible if the thing that you are trying to achieve is human possible, right? there are certain things which are not possible by human, like flying is impossible. So if your target is to achieve something which is possible and probable, then you need only your confidence. Right. Well done, Sureka. So we like to listen from Mihintale also. If that, yeah, if Mihintale likes, before I introduce who you are, can we hear some couple of sentences from Mihintale? I don't know whether it is possible. If possible only. Okay, so let's discuss about who joins from Mihintale later. And can I have somebody else from my degree class or some other class? Lochana, can you speak to tell us something about yourself? These names are not much familiar to me. I know my students by names only in the low class. Other classes are, the students in other classes are not much familiar, but I know a couple of names. I'll just read out the names if possible. Just switch your mic on and speak a couple of sentences, right? Netma, can you speak a couple of sentences? And we have Rashmi. Many are going to be listeners today, I know that for sure, right? But you will build up your confidence within about 1 month, rather within after 3-4 days you will feel comfortable. No worries, right? So Ishara Attanayaka. And Harsha or Harsha. Right. Ganesha. Oh, Ganesha. No one is going to speak today, right? Anyway, we miss a couple of students from the low class today. Anyway, okay. So we'll get back to Madhuni again. You will have to speak a lot then, right? So it's your opportunity. It's going to be something valuable for you, because the more time you get, the more the value addition that you will add to your improvement, right? Until others improve to a little level and join the journey, you will have to use the opportunity. Right, okay. Yes, Madhuri.
But I think everyone can come out with their name and where they are from and about their family. I think
Yeah,
everyone can do that.
everyone can do that, but I think they will never do it today, right? So I will ask them to get ready the next time and do it. Let's do it that way. Otherwise, we will see participants going down. Okay, Madhuri.
Okay.
Right. Yes, Madhuri, can you tell us something about the sound that we heard behind you?
That's over now.
That's all now,
Can you?
right?
Yeah, it's over now. There was a protest right in front of my house. I also went there, spent some 2 hours there. I shouted and shouted, came back home. Because of the class, I had to come. I was having some kind of a board. And
Just Madhuni, give me 1 minute. We have one student from my my O-level class, right? Yeah.
okay,
Let's ask her to give us some introduction and tell us something about herself. Yeah. And get ready, because I need to know something about what happened in front of your home, right? Right. Shepani, go ahead, Shepani. We like to hear you.
Good evening, everybody. Dear Virat sir, I'm Shepani Crescenta and lives in Hettipola. I'm the student of O-level batch. I'm ready to face my O-level exam next month and I'm 17 years old. I haven't good English knowledge just now, but I'm trying to improve my English knowledge as well. So, thank you so much, Virat sir, to give us this chance. Thank you, everybody.
Very good. All right. And we must always appreciate that courage. You need to have that courage to do something. So you made some 6-7 sentences today, the next day you'll be able to speak something more. So that's the way, little by little, right? Within a minute or within a 1 day, we can't go and touch the moon. It takes time, but we have to try hard, right? Okay, and we have Madhusha, right? So yeah, Madhusha, go ahead. I don't know whether that is Madhushika or Madhusha. Start speaking, then we can identify you. Yes, Madhusha.
No, so I think she said she will take the turn next time.
But scared. Okay, I didn't read the whole thing, right? So next time I'll try. Okay, no worries. No problem, right? So that's also fine. I'll look at what's going on today and then get ready and take your chance next time. Okay, yes, Madhuni, are you there?
Yes, sir, I was just typing a message.
Okay, I saw it. Okay, right.
So, yeah, the protest thing. I feel very rebellious this evening because I was, there wasn't that much of a big crowd there anyway because it's just our hometown and there were like 20 people and there was a person who was using a mic and shouting and we were supporting him. That's it. By the way, I'm so worried about our country and we've come a long way. Like in the past, when we were like in grade 6 to 7, when there was a topic we always get for our essays, right? Our country. I love my country like that. So those days we had so many things to write, but now I don't know what we have to write. Also, many say that this is the most beautiful time of our life, but there's no way we can enjoy that. We are just staying at home. Even though we get selected to university, there is no way we can go there and learn physically with friends. We are just trapped into a frame, an electronic frame like phone or tablet or laptop. We are trapped there. So we have no chance to go out and enjoy our lives. So sad. So still we have to live, right? So I'm trying my best to make my time as best as I can. So for that, I enjoy talking to friends very much to make friends, new friends, and I forgot to tell about my family. I just remembered it when Anjani mentioned that I come from a family of 4, and there I have my mother, father, sister, and myself. My sister is 7 years older than me. She is married and she lives in a separate house with her husband, and I miss her so much. And so these days it's just me and my father at home because my mother is also at some aunt's home. She has gone to take care of a little child. She's my Punchi's little daughter. So when Punchi goes to work, my mom goes to take care of her child. So I'm alone at home. So sad. um, I'm very open. I think everyone can see that. So yes, that's it.
Yeah, one question to you, Madhuni. Are you serious that you feel unhappy about the country now? You said something like that, if I am not mistaken.
Yeah, Yeah, who would not be happy? Who would not be unhappy? Sorry, who would not be unhappy about this present condition?
About
Are
what?
you happy, sir?
No, I mean, no means the question was by me, right? And I wanted an answer. Uh, so why are you not happy about the current situation?
Because when I said that my mom is not at home, so I'm the one who go to the market, and if I take 1,000 rupees with me, I look at this like uh, shelves, right? There are shelves on the market. In the shop, there are so many shelves: soap, noodles, food, biscuits, like that. So I go to one shelf, and when I go to the other, my money is gone, disappeared. So how can I be happy?
Okay, so that's a topic that we can keep on talking for hours and days, right? So we'll take that topic later on. I think that topic will be valid even after several months from now also, as far as I feel, right? Right, okay, and Padmasri, can you tell us something about your future plans? How do you now, because it's very interesting to know about some future plans if you have any, because now you said you're about 45 or something close to that, and the majority here are youngsters. So for them to know whether a person can have future ambitions and future plans even at the age of 45 years and even at the age of 50, right? Many people think that the life is almost over after 50 or 40 years, right? Yeah, we would like to know something about that, Padmasri. Then others will have something to think about, right?
Yeah, I think so. I had a bitter experience with my classmates. I can just explain. It's no issue without telling his name. One day I went to meet my classmate to my for my personal advice. He's a lawyer, and because of our friendship, I went there. So otherwise, I have to consult another lawyer, but he's my best friend. So I went to meet him and I asked, here I want to do this. So how could I do that? Then he show off his colors to me. So I couldn't believe actually, because he is one of my best friend, and I have been knowing him 10 to 15 years. So actually I got fed up, and I thought if he could be able to be a lawyer, why can't I? So then the same day I decided to do LLB, and somehow I want to be a lawyer, and I can then I can show him who I am. So that's my way to this class actually. Otherwise, I never joined with you all. So, but I think I have to thank him, because of him, I improved my English lot, and now I have another new ambition. So actually, he helped me another way to develop my personality and my career also. So now my ambition is to be a lawyer in future, and I have 3 kids, so I have to educate them well. I mean, not to be a lawyer, not to be a doctor, to be a good person in the society. So that is one of my ambition.
Great to hear. So it's something very good news that people can have ambitions until they die, as far as I also feel, right?
Actually, he induced me. He influenced me to do that. Indirectly, he induced me.
Exactly. So sometimes, would say most of the times, right? Our enemies give us some strength and they develop.
Yeah.
slowly. They do, yes, they do. Even I have some past experiences which I can explain you. I'll just give you one example, right? One of my teachers, male teachers, told me that I would never be able to run at the district level. So I was a 100-meter runner. I ended up being a 100-meter national runner, right? But my plan was not to teach a lesson to that teacher, but I had a desire to be a good 100-meter runner. So I ended up being a national level runner, and I was once a national wushu champion as well. So yes, as Padma Sri, you said correctly, some how would I say that? Some bad
Blessing of
comments or some,
disguise.
yes,
Disguise, blessing of disguise.
yes, exactly. A blessing in disguise, right? Some criticism or bad comments by others can take us a long way in our life.
Exactly.
Yes, so in several years' time, Padma Sri can surely be a lawyer, and then you don't have to communicate that to your friend. He will get to know it, and then he will understand your strength, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So let the words speak.
Hello, Mr. Padmasiri. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Yeah,
go
yeah,
ahead.
sure.
Does your friend know that you have decided to follow this?
No, he didn't know anything
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
because he is in a different profession. I'm in a different profession. That's why I
Uh-huh.
went there to get some advice regarding my business issue. So, but I think I couldn't bear that situation because I didn't expect such a situation from him. That's the what do you call that? That's the induction. That's the induced thing to pull me to this path. I don't know. Did you get my point? I don't know whether
Yeah,
you
yeah.
did.
I think, sir, one day you gave us a word called catalyst. Is it
Yeah, yeah,
appropriate here?
yeah. He also a type of catalyst in my case. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, I
So
mean,
after that day, you haven't talked since then?
No. Still, we have a good rapport, but I didn't say him anything. Because,
Okay.
yeah. After I got through the LLB, definitely I will go and meet him.
Yeah, that's good.
that's the way. That's the way.
Yeah.
That is
It's
until you
still
get the
very
weapon. Yeah, just 1 minute, Madhuri. Until you get the weapon into your hand, you must not say anything to others, right? Because you don't have the weapon in your hand, right? Maybe the
Yeah.
weapon is somewhere else. Then you must never talk about that weapon because that is still not in your hand. So
Yeah.
work hard and go and take the weapon and then show it to the others, right? Then they will understand. Oh my goodness me, this man has a weapon which is very sharp, right? Exactly. Yes, Madhuri, go ahead. You had something to ask.
Yeah, I've forgotten that now.
Okay, right. And Anjani, can you add something from your side about your future ambitions? You said that you wanted to be a lawyer. Is that the only ambition you have, Anjani, or do you have any other plans? Anjani, we would like to know whether you prefer to migrate if you get an opportunity, or would like to stay here and save this country somehow by these, I don't know, the robbers or thieves or politicians or others, right? Yes, Sanjani.
Uh, mm, my ambition is to be a lawyer, uh, and I like to work in a bank as a lawyer, uh, and I hope to do some degree, uh, and uh, and I like to stay in Sri Lanka, but I don't know in the future. Uh, uh,
Right, okay. I would like to ask you some direct questions, Sanjana. Just give me answers, right? Some 5, 6 questions. Keep the mic on. And
Okay.
Madhuni said that she said she was seriously upset about the situation of this country. Are you also?
Yes, sir.
Do you believe that somebody one day will change this situation?
Mm, I don't have idea about it, sir.
Mhm.
I
Yes,
think
you think
I think someone
will.
will do.
Okay,
Yeah.
right, okay. Now, the next question. Uh, you don't have any idea to migrate until you until you become a lawyer, do you?
Yes, sir.
So your first ambition is to become a lawyer and then think about your future, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So how long have you been
Yes, sir.
working? Yes, okay, thank you. And how long have you been there in the bank, at the bank rather?
Sorry, sir.
How long have you
Yeah.
been working at the bank now?
Um, 4 months.
Some 4 months. You joined recently, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Anjani, how do you travel? Where do you work in Gampaha or where?
Nation. Hettiawat.
Hettiawat in
In
Colombo.
Hettiawat.
Okay,
Yes.
right. Is it really expensive to travel these days, or as Madani said, or is it easier now to manage yourself?
No expensive, sir.
It's expensive, right?
But I manage it.
Okay, so an employee from a reputed bank says that it's really expensive to travel and manage the life. So Madhuni is at home, right, Madhuni?
Yeah, so I used to do some little classes for grade 6, 7 kids.
Hmm.
So I used to earn some little money, but now that's also stopped. I stopped them during the Corona session, but I didn't restart it anyway because I had other plans to focus on more on my studies, doing my studies. So I didn't restart them. So I don't get any money these days. Just my mom and Akka also send us some money, so we manage with that.
Okay, thank you. Must be very tough, right then. And
Yeah.
Sureka, yeah, right. Okay, Sureka, how do you go to school, Sureka? I'll ask you some couple of questions, then you can give me some simple answers, Sureka. How do you travel
By bus,
by
sir.
bus? How long is it from your place to your school? Like
Like 60 kilometers.
goodness me, you are not telling us the way the Anuradhapura people speak. Right? Basically, normally when a person from Anuradhapura says it's about 1 kilometer, it's really some 10 kilometers, right? So they are
Yeah,
used they are used to the distance. They don't know the actual
yeah.
distance most of the time. So you travel some 60 kilometers both ways, so up and down or one way.
I think so, up and down, but otherwise it may be one path, one way.
One way. So you must have some idea about that, right? So if you say one way 60 kilometers and then both way 60, so it's like you are saying like I am with the head and then without the head, right? So,
Yeah,
okay, from Merigamma to Minuwangoda, right?
yeah.
Yeah, surely both up and down, 60 kilometers up and down, right? I know from Merigamma to Minuwangoda, you go through Developitian, don't you?
No, sir. I take route Nittambua to Guantotupula
Ah,
bus.
right. So, from Merigamma to oh, that's a long way then, right? To Midterm was some 10 and then 15. Hmm. Yeah, it's then one way about 60.
Yes,
Yes, yes.
maybe.
Yeah, very close to 60. It may not be 60, but it should be about 50.
Yeah.
So you travel such a long way to teach students, right?
Yes.
Are you happy about your job? Teaching?
Yeah, sir. I am happy about that. I like to teach and I like to get this challenge.
One more question which I need a genuine answer for. Do you
Yeah.
really like to travel a long distance like this and teach, or do you like a transfer to a close by school?
I like to transfer to village school.
The closer, the better, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like their children, village childs, and they are innocent and they are honest minds. Like that, I like it.
Okay. So, and also when you travel a long way, it takes time too. So when you get a transfer to a close by school, then you can save time, which time you can use for some other work, right?
I like to work Anuradhapura, Polonnaruwa, like
To go out, to go to,
Sir, can I ask a question?
yes, go ahead, ask.
yeah.
Rekha, I want to ask, is your dream to be a teacher like in Hoganam Pukuna?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, you got it.
Trying to
And
help.
also, sir,
Yes.
now we know the reason why she is joining to the class while traveling. I think you could remember
Yes.
1 or 2
Yes.
days she joined while traveling, no, sir?
Yes. I also remember, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So see the way the people handle things, right? See, she's a teacher, a respected, I think the most respected job in Sri Lanka, undoubtedly, is to be a school teacher, right? There's no second question about it. No one can question about it. I will never allow anybody to question that also, right? The best respected job in the world is to be a school teacher, right? And while being a school teacher, traveling a longer distance, right, than a longer distance than we ever thought, and then on the way to join a class and do studies is really wonderful, right? So that shows us the way a person should, and she being a lady, right, not a boy, so that courage and commitment shows us everything. That's the way that we should follow, isn't it, Padmasari?
Yes, sir. She is always behaving like a not women.
Yeah, yeah, you are Sureka, exactly, Sureka. I was
Thank you, sir.
no, I mean, no, you even
And thank you, Mr. Padmasiri.
yeah. No, I mean, is it wrong to say that Madhuri Sureka's even the voice
No,
is
sir.
very
Actually, that
aggressive?
strength she has, no, sir.
Mm.
Always she is in good strength, I think. When she is
Yes.
speaking also, that tone also very,
Yeah, very clean tone, right? And very neat and strong. That is wonderful. Yes, Padmasri, anything else you have? Any special thing you have? Don't you have any sports background, Padmasri?
no, sir. Actually, I don't have a special thing to say in my
Sports career.
sports career. Yeah, sports career. But I was unable to join. I couldn't join last 2-3 classes, but I got videos. Got the videos. When I watching them, I wish I were there because there was a good discussion, good argument related to COVID-19 vaccine and that relevant gazette. I think Anuruddhyo Anjani argued in favor of that. So I have a different idea. So if I were there, so I can argue against that.
Yeah, we could have had some really valuable input had you been there that day because you are a doctor, right? So we missed that.
Yeah, because I didn't agree with that.
Yeah, tell us something about that, Padmasri. Why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a different idea, sir, because Anjani or Anuruddh say the death rate is now gone down. It's like zero. That COVID issue is under control now because of this COVID vaccination. But I don't say like that. Then, for example, you also got infected, and after got infected with COVID, automatically our body will develop that immunity. It also long lasting. That vaccine also do the same thing. We are getting vaccination means we insert live attenuated the relevant that particular pathogens. Pathogens means virus or something. So in case of COVID vaccine, COVID vaccine means death or inactive pathogens, virus insert to our body. So after insert our body, our immune system automatically develop immunity against that and resolve the problem. So when someone get infected with COVID, the same thing happening, but not against dead bodies. They are fight with live pathogens. Like you got infected with live pathogens, not like COVID vaccination. So my argument is like what do you call that? There are so many strains, Delta variant, Omicron is very rapidly spreading. So I think almost all are got infected. There's no doubt. But the thing is, they don't have symptoms. So they may develop their own immunity, not because of vaccine, but because of that COVID infection. That's why we are we have good immunity, strong immunity against COVID-19 pandemic.
I get
What
that.
I feel, I don't know whether I'm right,
Yeah,
but
yeah. To me, very clear. Yes, I understand.
when we compare with COVID vaccination and COVID infection, I think more strong immunity develop through the COVID infection, because our body fight with the live pathogens. In COVID vaccination, their body fight with against dead body.
Okay,
I don't know
Padmasri,
whether you got
yeah,
my point.
Padmasri, I would like to ask one question on behalf of everybody in the class. Now, say
Yeah.
for example, I get infected COVID, right? I
Yeah.
get COVID infected, and then after that, is it okay to have the vaccine also then?
No, the COVID infected means you have already got that immunity. So
Okay.
there's no point of giving a vaccine against.
Yes. Then is it dangerous to have the
Vaccination
vaccine?
also same thing. That is introducing that particular virus to our body.
Yeah,
That's
understand. And is it dangerous to have the vaccine then after getting
Yeah.
infected?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Sometimes maybe.
Okay. Then you get double, you get 2 times hit by that then, right?
Yeah. The
Oh.
other thing is after getting vaccination, there is a possibility to reinfection also.
So then better way is not.
Yeah, so we can't say now the prevailing situation is because of COVID vaccination. Maybe all are got infected with COVID-19 or any other variant, and we have already built up our immunity against that.
Exactly. Even though I'm not much into science, what I strongly believe is that this situation is not because of this vaccination, but because I think, as you say, more than 90% of the people of this country have already got infected with COVID, and then they have developed immunity inside their bodies.
Immunity,
Yes, and it's also dangerous as far as you said now to maybe sometime, most of the time today, it's dangerous to have the vaccine again, right? Then you get double hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't see symptoms because now we are used to it. As you
Yeah,
said.
they are giving second dose or third dose without taking any PCR or something. But if I got infected with COVID-19, and if they given the second dose or third dose again, it will get harm.
Yes, definitely. So good input by you right now, but I think majority of the nation vaccinated now, right? By force. So have you taken the vaccine, Padmasri? Some personal.
I had to take because of my profession. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
For example, we have to get the first time trial. As a trial person, we have to face that.
All right.
Otherwise, people got frightened to get it.
Okay, you have to show the, you have to lead by example, right?
Yeah.
Right. Sureka, have you taken the vaccine?
No, sir.
No, right? Anjali, have you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, some have and some not. Even personally, I have not got the vaccine. I don't like it. I don't believe it because what I personally feel is that the developed countries take our countries for research and development purposes. So these are least developed countries, and we are always at the receiving end. It's very dangerous to have a vaccine like this when it comes from an outside country, especially from a developed country at the very development stage. I have some idea about how the vaccines and viruses and they are anti what I don't know, anti things, right, are developed. Yeah, Padmasri, what
Yeah. Antibodies.
antibodies, right? Yes. So for research and development purposes, the developed countries use poor people, right? So they target poor country, they give freely and do their research. Innocent people get sometimes dangerously affected by bad things sometimes. Right. Madhuni, can you add something else before we wind up the day?
What kind of a thing?
Right.
I like,
Yeah,
yeah.
right now. Yes. Winding up not by you then, right, Madhuni? You can tell us something about the day and yes, that's it. So you can wind up.
I wish I could hear others' voices as well. But I think next day we will have more speakers here, more brave speakers, and I would like to see them as well, how beautiful they are. And Mr. Padmasri and Sureka Akka, I'm so happy to see you both. You both are more handsome and beautiful than I had thought of you. So, I would like to know about Mr. Padmasri's kids as well, and I don't know about Sureka Akka. She hasn't mentioned so far about kids, I guess. Um, at school she has thousands of kids anyway, I guess. So, would like to know and hear about all of them next day. And yes, we will continue this with lot of things. I think we have a lot more to share, and would like to know about more about you also, sir. You can show your wife to us and your kids too. um, that's it. So I think we will bring some things into this class, like little dialogues or small dramas maybe. When we improve, we can get into teams and do such things. And also, yes, we can also make a WhatsApp group and add others into our groups as well, and to talk, of course. And then we can practice by sending voice messages too. That's it. Next day we will talk about our interests, right? Today we talk like the things we would like to do, how we like to see the world like that, and about our hobbies or interests or something like that too. And we will all together make this more interesting and friendly, right? Let's make a lot of friends and spend this hour as happily as we can, right? Oh, I'm sorry if I'm being too dramatic. This is my normal way, right? This is how I am. Like when I talk, I I shake my body so much. Some people find it weird when they are talking to me, but not my friends. They like me and I like them. And I like you. I hope you like me too. um
Okay, Madhuri.
That's it.
Yeah, Madhuri, yes, thank you, right? And every person has his or her own natural way, right, which we can't change and which we shouldn't try to change, because one person may be calm and quiet while the other may be, really aggressive. So that's nature. So we have to understand that and respect that. So it's very simple. You don't have to be worried about your body language. It should be there, right? When you have a very active body language also, then others also get impressed. Why not? Right. Yeah, Padmas, do you have anything to add?
No, sir, I think everyone has something special, but you are the person to detect that and improve it. So
Okay.
in my case also same. So I'm humbly request you to continue this as much as possible, because this is a very good platform us to improve our English knowledge and build up our personality also. So and we can have a mutual understanding, because we can see face to face, and I think this is a very good opportunity to share our knowledge and make our relationships everything.
Yes, Padmas.
Because we
Yeah.
are highway. I am from Bandarawala, some are from Mihintale, some are from Gampaha, so we never met again. So unless this platform, so I think this is very ideal one to continue as much as possible.
Exactly, Padmasri. Yeah, we have our friends from all around the country. You are from Bandara, from Gampa. There are some, and Sureka joined from Mirigam, and others from all around the country. I mean, we have from Polonnaru area also, and down there from Denia. I remember the students from my degree class are from all around the country, right? So we can meet a lot of friends, as well as one of the wishes of Madhuni is to make as many friends as possible, right? This will be a great platform for you for that too. Yeah, so I feel I must frankly tell you that I am the happiest about the way you have improved. I don't get anything but the satisfaction that I can get by listening to you all. I remember Anjani, I know personally. Anjani was one of my O-level students as well, some 5-6 years before. She would have never thought about coming to a level she's enjoying today. And she must be happy as well. And 1 year back, Padmasri, where were you? I remember very well that you struggled a lot to make a sentence, a single sentence, but your flow is very nice and beautiful today, right? So it's one of the fast improved students. I can't say actually a student, right? But I would just, for the sake of saying it, I will say that you are a student.
Also, still I am a student.
Yeah, we should feel that. I feel myself a student, right? So then we feel ourselves young and energetic. Why not? So yeah, one of the fast improved ones, and even Sureka improved really fast. Madhuni had some background, but she added some additional grammar, which I think would have helped her improve even further, right? She has a big desire to be one of the big shots in English one day. She's already, right? No doubt about it. 2-3 years down the line, she will go past all us, right? So we must be happy about that, right? We should have some strong and courageous and fast moving students, so that they can take everybody along with them. So Madhuni, you are of course going to be the next person. So you have to take the baton from us and run now. Right now, it's time for us to give you the baton, right? So you are going to be the next generation, the upcoming generation, with new technologies, techniques, and with certain new things. You can do. People like you can do many things. So why not? Don't migrate. Don't leave the country. This country needs people like you to stay here and save this nation, because there are going to be so many generations that are going to come. So you are going to be there for their safety. Okay, so I think everybody would have enjoyed this session, 1 hour and 10 minutes. I promise you that I would try my best to give you this 1 hour every week. We must try to take that 1 hour weekly, otherwise, it won't be fruitful, as Padmasri also said. So every week, 1 hour like this for a friendly discussion will give you a lot and will build up the confidence of others as well. As Madhuri requested, let's hope that at least 5-6 more will be talking to us next week. Okay, then I would like to thank you all for joining today and enjoy this session. Let's meet up again next week, right? So I will be sending you the link a couple of days before the day, right? Okay, then thanks again and good night to everybody.
Thank you very much, sir, and good night.
Thank you, sir. Hope to see you soon. Good night, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Good night, everyone.
Okay, thank you again and welcome.